All right, so I'm about ready to do the weigh-in real quick. I just stripped down the shorts and nothing in my pockets. Right down there is the scale. $290. So that's 290.6. I've lost I believe 7.2 pounds from last week. So that's pretty good. Let's just make sure that's right. Yep, that's 290.6. All right, that's good news. I'm happy about that.
Hello everybody. So we are now at the point of 2 weeks since I started my weight loss challenge, and I'm getting ready to weigh in. It's starting to get a little bit harder. I should probably tell you guys what I'm doing. It's pretty simple. I'm not really doing much of anything to my diet. So what I've been doing to work on my weight loss to start off with is I'm doing what's known as a combination of time restricted eating and intermittent fasting. So I'm narrowing in the window of the time period I'm allowed to eat into a 4-hour window. So each day there's only 4 hours that I'm allowing myself to eat in. And those 4 hours I'm making sure they're in the daytime, because humans, our circadian rhythms we're nocturnal, we're a daytime species. So our digestive tract and our liver, the whole works better during the day, light hours. So that's what I'm doing. And then restricting it all the way to 4 hours instead of, I could restrict it to like 6 or even 8 is pretty good as long as it's daylight hours in the time restricted eating. But I'm restricting it to 4 hours so that what I'm doing is I'm intermittent fasting. And so what happens about hour 13 to hour 15, since you've eaten, you have a situation where that period in there, you start having a spikes in human growth hormone naturally. And by hour 20, which is when I'm starting to eat again, that spike has gone up to at least 1,300 to 2,000%. So that's a huge spike in human growth hormone. So human growth hormone does a few things for us. Obviously, it makes you grow, especially when you're younger. But what it does do is it protects your muscle mass. So when you're losing weight, you're less likely to lose muscle mass. It also shifts your body naturally, hormonally, over to burning fat for energy rather than using carbohydrates or protein. Your body will use some protein. Once you get past that 36-hour stage, it'll start scavenging for some protein for gluconeogenesis. But I usually don't go that long, so I probably don't have to worry about it. And that spike in human growth hormone is going to protect my lean muscle mass, and primarily choose to use body fat for energy, sending ketone bodies for my brain for energy instead of glucose. Now, it's been working pretty darn well. I'm still eating the same junk. When it starts to plateau, for me, I'm going to stop eating junky food, and I'm going to start doing a diet program where not so much like a calorie restriction, but I'm going to switch over to foods that should be better for my health. And I'll start doing that when I start plateauing from doing this intermittent fasting. And I'm probably going to do something that's not quite ketogenic, but it's gonna be lower in carbohydrate, it's gonna be higher in protein and fat. And that should help prevent me from getting an insulin spike. I got some really cool information that I found from another website. I'm gonna start actually studying my own body chemistry and find out what causes large spikes in insulin, which is what causes storage of fat. And I'm gonna find out which foods, for me personally, actually do not cause a spike in insulin and which foods do, and I'll avoid the foods that cause the spike in insulin. Surprisingly, it can be very different for people. Some people can have no spike at all, say from like ice cream, and then others can end up having a huge spike in insulin from ice cream. It's very interesting. So let's get on to the weigh-in. I'm pretty excited because from what I can tell in the mirror, I'm still losing fat. I can start telling that my shoulders are getting less fat in them. So I'm pretty sure I've lost a decent amount of weight. So let's rock. So let's get on the scale here. Says 282.2. Let's try that one more time, just in case. All right, let's get on the scale here. So that's 282 pounds. As you see right here on my last weigh-in.
All right, James.
The weigh-in.
The Viking. See what the damage is. That is 297.8.
297.8. And now I'm down to 282.2 pounds. So in this last week, I've dropped 8.4 pounds. So I'm sporting almost 16 pounds of weight loss. Almost 16 pounds of weight loss since I started this whole thing. And it's only been 2 weeks. So this time restricted eating and intermittent fasting has been doing a great thing for me. I'm pretty excited about it, and I'll check in with you next week on it.